to another episode of Lolita's Designs and Fresh Folds. Today I'm going to make a Dalek card for my son's 18th birthday, and I'm going to show you how I've put that together. I've got all the pieces cut out ready to go, and I'm just going to go off camera now and ink all my pieces and then come back. Okay, I just want to quickly show you how I'm shading all my little half-inch circles here for the Dalek card. I've used just a basic black, and I've shaded that on one side. You can see that there. Then I'm using some Whisper White with one of these sponge daubers, and I'm just inking the other side of it. And that's going to give me like a three-dimensional look without doing any extra shaping to these little half-inch circles, and then they'll be ready to put on the card, mounted up with little foam dots. Okay, and to do the bottom rim here of the Dalek and get these lines to make it look sort of more realistic, I've marked each of these lines here with an embossing tool, and I've folded them back, and then when I fold them back I've just got my white ink, and I've just added the ink then to the edges like that, to each of the edges, and then this one, and a little bit along the top, and that gives you a more realistic effect too with the base of the Dalek. Okay, this works best if you can mark your places of card here, like there's a black section here and there's a mid section here where I want a little bit of the tempting turquoise blue colour to come down over that black, and then I've just folded this bottom section here on the pattern, and I've marked these lines that I want to go down here so that I can get them on the card properly. Now I've added some shading on the bottom, and to get these shading down here I've just masked it up and just very lightly sponged some shading on all of these lines here. Now my card front is basic grey, and the corresponding colour is tempting turquoise blue. Now I've cut this is the card front. Using the pattern, I've cut a card front out of a this piece of card actually came off the Stampin' Up designer papers, and it's nice and thick, and I think that will work best for that. So what I've done is use this edge here as for the fold line, and I've just marked that out on my card and made a card base. Okay, and set that aside, and then mark out a card front, and you'll start working on the card front there. Right. Now just using a glue stick, I think that will work the best for this. I'm just going to add, I don't even know anything about Daleks, so I don't even know what bits I'm adding where, but the black section on here I'm adding some little cross pieces, and I'll just trim them up in a second. And you can refer to the pattern as you go. That will help you as you go. I need to see where to put some of these pieces. As I said, I'm not a big Doctor Who fan. Well, I didn't say that before, did I? But I'm not. But you might remember a couple of years ago I did my son's 16th birthday, and I made him a TARDIS card and had a lot of good response to that. So I hope you enjoy this one too. It's quite a big card, but if you're having lots of friends come, it's a great way to have lots of space for them to sign and write something, a message for them on it. Okay, so that's that section of the card. I'll take my pattern away. I've got to keep referring to this pattern. Where's my scissors? And just trim all that up. I haven't actually got one of these made up, so I'm doing this, making it as I go. I keep stopping the camera because I'm not real sure what I'm actually doing, so just bear with me. I'm sure it will turn out Okay, we're just going to stick that onto the corresponding black part that I've marked out. Okay, and that's a part of it done. What have we got here? Okay, we need this next section. This will go together heaps quicker if you can just cut all the pieces out. Refer to my instructions of how big pieces are and all that sort of stuff, what they measure, and then you can then take the time to just ink all the pieces, and it'll go together easier. Okay, and I've marked that line down there. It makes it easier if you can mark some lines on it as well. Right, my top piece. I want to do a few things before I put that on. I want to put, actually I'll tell you what I've done. These, look, I don't even know what they're called, hey. The radar things or the things that blow things up, I don't know what they are. I've just reinforced these with some of the thicker cardstock I used for the base. Okay, because I want to put this on with a brad so this one moves, and because it's going to be hanging off the card, it's going to get bent easier, so I reinforced that onto some thicker card just with the glue stick, and we can put them together. Now the bigger, well, this is really frustrating because I just don't even know what these things are called. Okay, we're doing this bigger one down here. All you Doctor Who fans will know exactly what it is. Okay, and I've used a 1 1/4 inch punch to make that out of black cardstock, and I've just punched 2 of them and cut part of that off. Now I'm going to add a second one on the back just because I can see that when the card opens, and I just want it to look neat on both sides like that. Okay, let's line them up. That's a good thing about these glue sticks, you've got a little bit of give in them before the glue takes. Oh, hurry out. Right, and just lucky it has got a bit of give. I forgot to put the little, I've just cut another punch the same, and I'm putting that in the end like that, just a piece out of it. Okay, and I may have to clip that down just a little bit, I think. I don't really want it that long. I'm not quite sure yet. Anyway, I'll put the other one together while I'm on camera, which is this one up here. Same deal, I've used a 3/4 inch circle punch, and I've punched 2 and cut a little piece off, and that's going to get put together the same way for the top. Stick on there. Now you're going to have to really be patient because it has got a lot of little fiddly parts. I mean, all these dots, I think there was 35 of them or some ridiculous amount like that. So you want to make this card for someone special. And my son is certainly special. Alright, same deal with that. We're just going to put that on with some glue stick. I'm just going to sit this over the pattern because I want to see exactly where I'm sticking this. Oh, I don't think some glue even went on there. How ridiculous is that? I could use the Tombow glue, I suppose. I'm just getting a huge mess every time I use that glue. Alright, taking up valuable YouTube time here. Alright, I'll be back.